Hello gamers and welcome back to another episode of Solo Spelunking, and tonight it is gameplay time again, and I will be continuing my Machine Gods of the Noxian Expanse series. It is a post-apocalyptic feudal role-playing game by Black Oath Entertainment, and I also did a review of this game, so you can check that out. And we rejoin our hero, Victor Kane, a minor noble who is exploring the northern wastelands of Eternus, looking for his older brother who was kidnapped by techno cultists. And right now we're in this square right here where we discovered a dark temple, and you can see this dark temple map here, because this is the structure that we are currently exploring. So that's room number 7. We are at room number 7, and that was a rather strange room. I called it the orgy room, so you can just watch the previous episode to see why this room is called the orgy room. So this is where we are, and it has 3 additional exits. And I rewatched the last episode, at least the ending of it, so I know I already rolled my usage die for my torch. So my torch is still burning. Its usage die is currently at a D4. And I forgot something. So in my notes here, I determined that there was a condition attached to this temple, toxic air, meaning I suffer D4 damage after combat. And I totally forgot about that. We had a couple of combats here, but I'm not going to roll this now. I will just keep this in mind for future combats. And also, I think what I forgot, let me check the rules real quick. I think in the Machine Gods, you have the option after a combat, if you lost health, to make a quick, very short rest to bind your wounds and regain 1d4 health. But let me check. I can't really remember. Combat conditions, starvation and fatigue. It's probably combat conditions 27. Death and healing. Okay, yeah. When a PC a character can make a hard in check. Hard in check to attempt to heal another character or creature or themselves. D4 health plus con mod, only be done once per day, and it requires medical supplies, which I sadly don't have. Let me look in the equipment section here if there's actually I think it's in the 80s, if there's actually something like medical supplies in the equipment section. Probably would make sense. Yes, medical supplies. So it is spent upon use. It's light, meaning I can fit 2 of these in one slot. So it's basically like a med pack or a healing potion, but you gotta succeed at a hard in check to use one. And then you can heal 1d4 hit points. So I don't think I have any. That means I don't have to worry about this. Let me check. 10 rations, torches, water skin. No medical supplies. I do got some coins, but no medical supplies, because currently I am at 10 hit points, and I think long rest restores only a D8. Damage, death and healing. A meal and a full night's rest. D8 plus con. Okay, and resting at a safe haven restores all lost health. So this is not a safe haven. Yeah, so actually I'm not in that good of a shape. I'm at 10 hit points out of my 22. So last episode I had to fight one of these revenants, like a nanite animated corpse, basically a tech zombie. So And I was about to explore to the north here, I guess. So let's just say, should I explore one more room or should I rest? Actually, I should rest. Let's see, is there anything here about resting in ruins? Ruin size, mapping ruins. Yeah, okay, so I will just roll for a random encounter. Let me check the exploration rules. Set camp. Okay. So let's see. Do we have a room here that actually this room where there are these holographic images of past events, this might be a good place to rest, but one more room. Come on, one more room. Okay, so I wanted to go north. So I don't know if I already determined if the door is open or not, or locked, I mean. So I will do that. D6 decider 4 plus. I can open it easily. Yes, 5. Okay, so there's a metal door, a metal sliding door, because like this is post-apocalyptic, and I can slide this door open, and let's see what it reveals. So determine if the area you're entering is a room or corridor by rolling on the area layout table. Let's see, it's a D10. So what's behind that door? It is a 3. It is a corridor. Okay. And I will abstract this a little. So corridors are 3 square lines. A corridor leading north. And if you enter a room, no. Each time you enter a new area, whether room or corridor, let's see if there's an encounter on a 1, 2, 3 on a D10. 4, no, lucky me, no encounter. So if there's no encounter and you've entered a room, no, I haven't entered a room, I've entered a corridor. Once you've cleared a room, ready to leave, okay. So actually a corridor is it's just a corridor and you just roll for an encounter, and there is no encounter, so I my torch is still lit and I roll the usage die whenever I was it when I enter a room? Yeah, when I enter a room, or for every room explored, that was the thing. So I cautiously move up this corridor. I know, or we have determined that there is no encounter, but of course Victor doesn't know that, so I cautiously move forward, my half-burnt torch lit, holding it in front of me, and then I can see what the next area will be. So let's roll on the area layout table. It is 10. It is a room. Okay, so this corridor ends in front of a door. And now I'm running out of map space here, so I will adjust accordingly by placing the exits if they're exits. So I've not entered the room yet, so let's just first determine the number of additional exits, and it says D4, but I'm only using a D3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 additional exits. Okay, so there's one exit here, and one exit here and another exit here. So, but I don't know this yet. I haven't entered the room yet. Just wanted to see the exits. Okay, so now first I have to see if I can easily open this door. 4 plus I can. So there's a narrow corridor and it ends in front of a door. 2, but this door is stuck. So once again, I slam my crowbar in there and I got to make a strength check with advantage because of the crowbar. And it is an average DC. DC is 14, the standard target number. But actually the jump from easy to average is like 4 points. So I put in parentheses here anything between 11 and 14. So let's just say it is a DC or target number 12. And I don't have a modifier. I get advantage because of my crowbar. So first I try to open this door, but it won't budge. It is stuck. And then I insert my crowbar and I use all my strength and weight. Yes, 13 and 16, lucky me. So, and I managed to pry open this door. Okay, and now I enter a room. So I got a roll on the room content table and the room details table. Okay, room content. It is a D6. It is a 4. Oh, it's blocked. This room is impassable due to the rubble within it. Okay, so once again, I managed to pry open this door, but then I only see collapsed ceiling, wiring everywhere, and this room again is blocked. Okay. And this is room number 8, and by my house rules, if you have explored the number of rooms matching the highest number on your usage die, it is automatically downgraded 1 step. So doesn't matter if I roll or not, it will be downgraded anyhow. So now the usage die is a D10. And if the usage die is gone, you have reached the end of the complex. So now, so whenever I enter a room, I got to roll the usage die. Let me check. Every time you enter a room, you must make a UD check. Yes, every time you enter a room. So I have not entered this room, but I have basically opened the door, so this room is there. So I downgrade the usage die. So whenever I enter a new room, I got to roll a d6 now. And after I've explored 6 more rooms, if it didn't downgrade automatically, it'll be downgraded to a d4. So 8 plus 6, that is 14. So if I'm at room number 14, I number these rooms. Okay, so damn, I can't get through. This place is in bad shape, but luckily I had some more options here. So I move backwards, backtrack, and try this door right here using the D6 decider. 2. Once again, I need to try to pry it open. DC 12 advantage. 19, yes. Thanks to the advantage, I managed to pry this open. And actually, I should roll my torch die because let me roll the torch die first. Torch die is a D4. Oh, 1. So my torch. So as I approach this door, which I just pried open, so as I pried it open, my torch goes out and I have to light a new one. And I think, let me check, I think the usage die starts with a D6. torch. No, it's a UD4, must be checked each 20 minutes. Yeah, and I did, what I said was D6 and every room, because I don't know exactly when 20 minutes have passed in game. Yeah, let's stick with that. Okay, so I gotta light a new torch. Damn, always in the wrong moment. So I got 8 torches now, and I reset the usage die to a D6. And I've pried open this door, and now I see what is behind this door. Area layout. 2, it's a corridor. It is a corridor, 3 squares. And let's see if there's an encounter. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. So again, I just lit a new torch, and I can see that there's a corridor. So I cautiously move forward, and then my torchlight revealed some more. Let's see what it reveals. It reveals a room. So it ends once again in front of a door. Okay. So once again, I see if I can easily open this door. No, but again, crowbar, DC 12, target number 12. Yes, lucky, 15. Okay, so once again, I put the crowbar in, and I pry it open. And let's see. So enter room content. Room content, D6. 6, it's an other feature. Use the features table. The features table, room feature. So we had this already once. Let's see. It contains another brazier. We already had this. But, okay, so I was about to re-roll, but actually it makes sense because it's a temple, so they might have these braziers. And let's see what the feature effect is. D8. Two, bestows knowledge or secret. Okay. Bestows knowledge or secret. Okay. Let's deal with that in a minute. And let's determine some more details about this room, verb, and noun. Verb. 94 sees, okay, sees, and sees 16, sees protection. Sees protection. So to see something is to take it away, take away protection, okay. Sees protection and secret. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's just draw this room. I already had an idea, but it's actually pretty mean, but that's the thing. Okay. So exits first, D3. And then I have to also roll for an encounter, D3 exits. So that is 3 more exits. So let's put 1, 2 here and 1 here. 3 exits. And room content, and I have to see if there's an encounter. because also if I enter a new area, I just determined the room content and details, but I still have to see if there's an encounter, and if I've entered a room, I gotta roll on the event table. Okay, rune encounters table, 1, 2, 3. Let's check if there's an encounter. No. So it's a room and no encounter, so I gotta roll on the rune event table. Rune event table. Okay, so the d20 is what counts. 10. Data leak causes shared memories between PCs. Okay, I'm the only PC there. But, so there's a brazier. Let's say it's in the middle of the room. Let's just... draw a little thing here, brazier. And what does it do? It bestows knowledge or secret and sees protection. Okay. Bestow knowledge and sees protection. Okay, so I open this door and I see another room which is strangely empty. In the middle of the room there's this brazier burning, and let's roll the d6 decider if it once again tries to draw me to it, if there's some sort of mental thing here, just like with the other one. So 4, 5, 6, no. And of course it is. So once again, I feel drawn to this brazier. It tries to exert its influence on me and wants me to draw me to it. Okay, so I try to resist the urge, willpower, and DC 12, target number 12. No modifier. 7, no. So I don't manage to resist this urge. So this brazier draws me to it, basically. It exerts some sort of mental influence, and I feel strangely drawn to it. Once again, it is this blue glowing flame that I already encountered here, where I was healing D20 once. But this, it sees the protection. So so sees protection for me. What it does is it destroys my armor, basically. Yeah, so it draws me to it, and I am drawn to it and I approach it, and this time, or again, this blue flame, it illuminates the room, but it is not really hot. And I feel the strange urge to touch the flame. Let me get me one more check to resist. DC target number 12, willpower, no modifier. 13, lucky. Okay, so I stretch out my hand, and as I am about to reach into this blue flame, which would then trigger this event that my armor would be destroyed because it seizes my protection. I managed to resist this urge, and I go, no, Victor, no. You have encountered this before. You gotta be strong. These braziers, they have some sort of psychic energy. You have to resist. And then I managed to get my hand down and break this bond, basically, or this this influence that this brazier tries to exert on me. So lucky. Whew. I don't know what would have happened. Damn, what is this place? Okay, so this is room number 9. And okay, but now I think that was a close call. I think I should better take a rest, but I don't want to rest here. So I make my way back into this orgy room, which is actually not dangerous. And it is here that I try, or I decide to take a breather, to make camp. I will consume a ration. I got my bedroll with me and my, I don't need the tent here, but my bedroll. So I get out my bedroll and take a sip from my water skin, eat a ration, 7 rations, and I turn in for the day. So let's roll for an encounter. I'm using the standard 1, 2, 3 as an encounter. And if there's no encounter, I get to roll a d8. Please, no encounter, please. Lucky. Whew, 5. Okay. So it is not easy falling asleep in this room, but I'll manage if I just lay down long enough and close my eyes. I become tired and I'm also a little wounded. So yeah, I managed to fall asleep, and luckily my rest is not interrupted, so I can regain 1d8 hit points, but I do not have a constitution bonus. Yes, 8 hit points. Look at that. So I am at 18 hit points out of 22. Not too bad. Oh, and of course, my torch is over the night. I got a night in U1. So 7 torches. Okay, so I feel rested and I feel ready to press on. So I move into this room again and check out. So I keep my distance from the brazier. I move along the side walls of this room carefully. I don't look at the brazier. I don't want to give it the opportunity to try to draw me in again. So I'm basically just carefully moving alongside this wall towards this door here. And again, let's see if it can be opened. Yes, I roll a 6. So this door opens easily and reveals, what does it reveal? Let's see, area layout table. It reveals 5, a room. And I'm going to say that this room will be connected to this blocked room here. So let's determine exits, D3 total or additional exits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 additional exits, meaning there's only 1 additional exit because this is one of those 2 exits, and that'll be the other one. And this one is where I came in. It doesn't count, so it's additional exits. So, and that is room number 10. Oh, and I should actually roll the usage die for this room too. So I didn't roll the usage die for room number 9, so I gotta make the UD check, which is currently at a D6. So I'm going to roll the usage die for this room. I think I didn't do that. Oh, it degrades. I rolled a 2. So now it's a D4. And now I have to roll it again for this room, because I am entering this room. A 4. Okay, so the ruin is not yet fully explored. So, but the usage die is the D4. I'm getting close. This is room number 10. And I've just entered the room. I've determined the exits. Now let's see the content and details table. Room content is a D6. Three. It is empty. Okay, empty. I will do details now, but because I still have to check rune encounters and rune event table. Rune encounters 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Yes, there's an encounter. Okay. I run into trouble. So if there's no encounter, I would roll on the event table, but there is an encounter, so I will not roll on the event table. I'll just do the encounter. But let me determine more details first about the room. Room detail. Verb. $11. That is beguile. I don't know what beguile is actually. I gotta look this up. 11 and 27. 27 is desire. Okay, I gotta roll again because I don't really know what beguile means. I have to look. I have a faint idea, but remember, English is not my first language, so I'm looking it up later. 36. Deface. Deface desire. So deface, is that sort of like reveal or unmask? Let's say it is. So deface desire. So unmask desire. So what is the purpose? So empty does not mean there's nothing in this room. Okay, nothing of interest, but deface desire, unmask desire. I can't think of anything right now, so I'll just go with the encounter. So don't overthink it. So the encounter. The encounter. Rune encounters here. Okay. So it is a 6. Ghost protocol. Okay, let's see what ghost protocol does or is. Bestiary. Ghost protocol. Security AI manifesting as armored phantoms. Okay, defense rating is hard, so that means it is a DC 16 to hit. In Constitution Strength, XP granted 1, Perception type construct. Damn. Engage D6 phasing. This is a hard thing. So it's a ghost protocol. Security AI manifesting as armored phantoms. All right, so it's got 8 health per player character. Luckily, I'm alone. It attacks with an average value, meaning I have to defend versus DC or target number 14. But its defense rating is hard, meaning I have to roll a 16 to hit it. Let me check this real quick here. Defense rating, yes, the PC must roll against when attacking. Okay, and this is, I must roll against this when defending. Now I hit the camera. Okay. Whew. And it does D6 plus 1 phasing strike or spectral bolt, but all damage is also reduced by 2 unless it is spell damage. Damn, and I don't have anything to cast yet. Okay, so let me find a fitting token here. Just 1 second. Oh, this looks nice. Okay, so this is actually a nice looking token. So can you see this? The glare is not. So this is actually has like this shimmering phantom-like look. So this phantom ghost manifests, but it's actually AI. Maybe they're like nanites that form this phantom. And let me just for the fluff here. No, damn it. Okay, so okay, let's just say doesn't really matter because it's not tactical. But so this is the entrance where I came in up here. So this is the entrance. This is this room right here, and in the middle of the room, or yeah, here, manifests a shimmering shape, and I can hear, let's just say I can hear a voice in my head that says, "Intruder." And we roll initiative, and its initiative is of course 20, so my initiative modifier is only +1. So let's see, 5. So of course the phantom goes first, so it hovers through the room and it engages me. Let's see first what kind of attack it makes. If it makes, it's at full HP. If it makes the standard or special attack, 9, of course the special attack. So it stays where it's at back here, and it unleashes this spectral bolt, and that would deal D10 damage. But D10, but I can dodge. Defense rating with my armor +3, but it's a hard difficulty rating, meaning 16. Come on! No, it is of course maximum damage, and I don't. Okay, so it unleashes the spectral bolt, and I try to dodge out of the way, but I'm too slow, and I'm hit for 10 points. Okay, so this is not looking good, but now it's my turn. I advance and attack. Hopefully I hit. I'm a precision warrior. I crit on a 19 plus. I deal D8 +1. My attack bonus is +1. Oh no, wait, but still, it attacks with average. So average is only 14, but still I wouldn't have made it. I rolled below 10. So now I have to meet a 16, difficulty rating hard. Okay, so come on. Yes! Haha! 15 plus 1 is 16, and 6 plus 1 is 7, but it's reduced by 2, 5, but it only has 8 health. So maybe I can get out of this after all. So it suffered 5 damage. So now it's not at full health. So next round of combat, I gotta see what it does. It is below 50% HP. So I roll a d10. If I'm lucky, it flees. Five is no the special attack. Okay. So let's see, are there attacks of opportunity in this game? Because if not, it'll move backwards a little just for the fluff of it. Actions, conditions. Nearby a move action. Maneuvers, it doesn't say. Oh, okay. When a PC attempts to disengage from melee combat, they must pass a Dex versus Dex check. Okay, but okay, so they gotta there are no attacks of opportunity, but you can only move away if you manage to disengage, and that's an action, so you can't attack in the same turn. But then again, the special attack, it doesn't say that you can't. Let's see, ranged attacks in melee. Ranged attacks in melee. So, okay. Okay, so I think you can use it in melee as well. It's not really a, I mean, it doesn't make a special ranged attack in the classic sense that there's a bow that it has to use, or so it's just a spectral bolt basically. Okay, so it does its spectral bolt attack, and I defend versus average, which is 14 plus 3. Come on! Oh no! Okay, so 4 plus 3 is 7 and 9 points of damage. That knocks me out. I'm at 0 HP. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, but I got an idea. Okay, so 0 HP. What do I have to do? It's been a while. 0 health, they are dead. Okay. Okay, so rules as written, I am dead. But I don't want to end this campaign just yet, because I just created another player character. So I'm seriously injured. I drop dead basically, and this spectral ghost dematerializes because it figured it has done its duty and protected this area. But I will be discovered now by the second character, who will then come to my aid. So basically, give me a second chance here, because it's, well, usually I let the dice fall as they may. But I mean, I just created a character, and I think a couple of more sessions would be fun. So bear with me here. So I'm knocked out cold, but next episode, we will do this next episode, I will introduce my other player character, the thief and reclaimer Vanessa Rill. And so I just forgot, wisdom and charisma is not used in Machine Gods. It's called willpower and presence, but it's basically the same thing. So I will just use this as willpower and this as presence, so I don't get a new sheet out. And yeah, I will introduce this character next episode. So yeah, that is, after a long break, my Machine Gods of the Noxian Expanse campaign. So thank you for watching. I will pick this up in the next episode. And yeah, I hope I'll see you then. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And remember, I want to have 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Spread the word. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.